Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. There's been a lot of energetic shifts. I don't know if it's timeline adjustments or if it's just hiding. So let us pull some cards and see what's happening for the collective right now. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see what's happening for the collective. And the timelines or the sphere of reality. Let's see. What do we got going on in the central energy? We've got the Chariot. Movement. Control, willpower. Challenged by. Knight of Swords. Hero. Assertive. Somebody's wanting to take direct action against your forward movement, against your position. Isn't that strange? You know, when you come into a position, all of a sudden all these folks want to come out and prove that you're not worthy of being in that position. Isn't that odd? They want you to prove to them that you're worthy. Like they matter in your journey. In the subconscious, they're in a Ten of Wands. There's overwhelm. And then there's Ace of Cups reversed. Loneliness. Blocked. Emptiness. In the recent past, Three of Swords reversed. Healing from trauma, overcoming depression, forgiveness, and letting go. So, yeah, you're letting go of stuff. Letting go. Moving forward. Intention and expectation. Somebody wants to come forward and talk. They're feeling victimized by a businessman or something, or a provider. In their near future, Three of Wands, adventure, foresight, opportunity, and success. The lens is being looked through. Well, that came out and kind of rolled over there and then slid into an upside down position. So you've got overthinking. Somebody's scared. They're a deadbeat. A deadbeat. There is certainly no night. In the environment here, somebody is overcritical. A Queen of Swords reversed. Some rude, manipulative person is going on about your new beginning. Hopes and fears. Six of Cups. memories, looking back, reflections. So there is a reflection on history here and the outcome. Teamwork. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, learning, and Page of Cups, spirituality. Somebody might be falling in love with spirituality. There might be a teamwork, apprenticeship. There might be somebody opening a new business regarding spirituality, regarding creativity. And a tower falls. Sudden upheaval. You're making plans for the future regarding union and the sun. Joy and success. The Hierophant is bringing justice according to the truth. The Magician. Willpower, creation, manifestation. Home. It's interesting how people, look at others and see them as something that needs to be fixed, something that needs to be, like harvested off of. There could be a trauma bond or energy siphoning, like somebody needs to be fixed or healed. So, it's a pain energy transference, and I'm going to heal you and you're going to give me your pain. And it's like, it's just this power exchange, really. And they look at people as though they are a source, a commodity, an object to be used to their advantage while gaining a reputation that is positive. As long as nobody knows what they're doing, they can go around wearing the other people's energy and pretend that they are actually all powerful, but they're harvesting. We have the Chariot here. Control, willpower, confidence, and a holding back. So there is a forward movement. Somebody's being held back. We've got a Knight of Swords here wanting to come in and play hero. They're taking direct action because they missed their opportunity. They're being held back. They're in a Ten of Wands burden. And they feel empty and lonely because they didn't get the Ace of Cups. And it's a new chapter. So there's forward momentum. They're being held back. In the subconscious, they've got overwhelmed, overbooked. They got blocked creativity. They're alone. They didn't get the Ace of Cups, and it's a new chapter. They're going to come forward, play hero, because they missed their opportunity. In the recent past, you have let them go. You're like, I'm healing from this. I'm healing from this, and you let them go. It's like the chaser doesn't want to chase anymore. Something could have happened. There may have been some sort of maybe you're healing from this chaser who's still chasing, wanting to come forward and talk because they're feeling trapped and victimized by a King of Pentacles. They want to escape. Three of Wands, there's an adventure here, opportunity, success. And we've got time in the reverse. It's not just too late to take any action. There's simply no more time. But they're still behaving as though there is. So they're still behaving as though there is, but none of their efforts are going to give them what they need or what they want. Knight of Pentacles reversed. They're overthinking. They're scared. They're a deadbeat. Ego. Their pride is hurt. Queen of Swords reversed. Overly critical, manipulative, and rude regarding your innocent new beginning. Mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. They're trying to manipulate your new beginning. They're trying to manipulate your new beginning. They're made mistakes. They want to go back to the past. They want to go back to the way things were. Absence. They're feeling your absence. They're thinking about the history. They're feeling your absence. You're working with the team, learning something new, maybe in an apprenticeship regarding spirituality. Maybe you have fallen in love with some sort of creativity, and you're working with somebody as a team, learning something new here. No third parties. No third parties. Shadow. They're in the shadows. Unworthy and confused. Sabotage themselves. They want to mend the connection and have a soul contract. They're not going to get it. Because you are moving on. They're like, wait, we've got unfinished business. And they're still daydreaming about you. So this energetic pawing. And they want to, there's truth revealed regarding their passions and their soul ties with people who love themselves and what they did to them. There's an understanding and conversation about how they dealt with commitment. Unexpected outcome. They're remembering all the inside jokes. It was really funny. Fun and funny. They're unsatisfied and in disagreement about getting the destiny. The destiny. You're getting what you gave. Everybody's getting what they gave. If you gave love, you're going to get love. If you hurt people who are trying to love you, you're probably going to be hurt. They're in regret over the secrets that they kept regarding responsibility. You know, and the go-to for these ones is just to find it. Find the source of the largest irritant or the smallest irritant or who's the greatest threat or whatever and eliminate it, right? Search and destroy. Search and destroy is one of the favorite games of those in power here in this realm. And they have a lot of different ways to do it. So there's no indecision here. You are moving forward. You're in your chariot. You're moving forward. There's a holding back of somebody, something that didn't express themselves better. You're holding back something. You're holding back this knight, this hero that's trying to miss their opportunity. They're rushing forward. They want to play hero. You're holding them back here. And there's no indecision about it, like you know exactly what you're doing. This isn't any guessing game. It's willpower, it's confidence. You know the direction you're going. You're holding back, and it's positive. There's no doubt. Empathy. Empathy. Those who lack empathy, or somebody who lacks empathy, they don't get to get in your chariot and move forward with you. There's no doubt about it. You've got this Knight of Swords here who wants to come forward and play hero. They miss their opportunity. They don't have any empathy. You're cutting them off. You're saying, get out of my chariot. Which is leaving them overwhelmed in a Ten of Wands burden, because they no longer get to drink out of your love cup. You're like, out of here. And it's a new chapter. They have to surrender their need to control your new chapter. You're moving on. You're in your chariot. You're moving on. And they're chasing. So that's what that is. They're chasing. But they have to surrender. Yeah, they're chasing. Because you've let them go. So they're chasing. And they're desperately wanting to pull you back in. They have to surrender their need to control this. They're being agitating. They want to escape. They want to come forward. They're trying to use their head, using a lot of energy. So they're using their head. It could be that they want to somehow, they got to place this on you, somehow this is what they know. They're feeling victimized and helpless regarding this King of Pentacles. Or maybe it could be maybe because this King of Pentacles got their freedom. This King of Pentacles let somebody go. They've overcome depression. They just let them go. And this person's chasing after them because they want to escape. Because they're feeling trapped without this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles said, get out. Got a Three of Wands here. Opportunity for success moving forward. And there's just no more time. It's not even too late to take any action. There's just no more time. Friendship. Adventure. You're going on an adventure with friends. Maybe this is the end of time. Maybe this is the actual end of time, and that's why everybody's getting quiet. There's a bifurcation or a separation happening here, and it could be a trifurcation too, according to Jim Self in Mastering Alchemy. He was suggesting and taught and teaches that it's a trifurcation. It's like 3 strands of a rope are coming undone and being separated out. And I don't know that this is actually going to show up in the 3D. I mean, it may take a little bit of time for people to start physically aligning with their spiritual assignment. I don't know how that's going to look. But these ones are scared. They're scared. They're overthinking it. Their pride is hurt. You've got friends. You're moving on. And there's no more time. There's absolutely no more time. Change. They're afraid of this change. There's a Queen of Swords reversed. They're being overly critical and manipulative, or very rude regarding this innocent new beginning. They wish they could right their wrongs. Discipline. You can accomplish what you set your mind to. So they made mistakes in whatever they have discipline for. In whatever they were disciplined in, they made a lot of mistakes. They're being very rude about trying to manipulate your beginning. They're making mistakes. They're trying to manipulate your beginning. They're making mistakes in whatever disciplined practice they do. The hope was to return to you or get you to return to them. They're feeling your absence. Guilt. Feeling guilt. You're working with a new team here in an apprenticeship regarding maybe some spirituality, and there's no third parties there, you know. The only successful people who know there's no greater goal than to love are going to work in this particular field of service. I feel good when I can help others. So this looks to me like there is a new business being generated by a group. It could be something to do with spirituality or some other form of creation. And only those people who know that there's no greater goal than to love, and they're not a third party siphoner, harvester of others' work, you know, only those who are in service and feel good when they can help others are going to be able to work on this project. There is worry here and regret. They want your forgiveness, but your ability to trust them is dead. They killed your ability to trust them. They are not trustworthy. The trust that you ever had for them is dead. So you're stepping into your purpose. You have patience. You know that everything happens in divine order. And you're an abundant, limitless being, bringing balance. And you're with other friends who are abundant, limitless beings, working on bringing balance. Regarding spirituality, regarding creativity, regarding relationships with each other, there's no third party interferences going on. These are genuine and true, in service to you, in service to we apprenticeships, friendships. So this is nice. Oftentimes what we see in this world is not what it really is. I mean, people are walking around thinking this election is all the talk, but it's what you see and what is reality are two different things. So you got control here. You're in your chariot. You're moving forward. You're holding back from this knight, from this hero. And there's no indecision about it. You're not, it's like stay in your lane came out and it went like this. So we've got the chariot holding back somebody who should have expressed themselves better. Holding back somebody who should have expressed themselves better. There's no indecision regarding this. because they were not staying in their own lane. They weren't staying in their own lane. They were getting all up in other people's business, doing bad things. This Knight of Swords wants miss their opportunity. They want to come forward, make a direct action. They want to play hero. They don't care about anybody or anything. They're not staying in their own lane. You cut them off. You're holding them back. They're being held back because they were effing around with people, trying to disrupt their new chapter, their new cycle. Trauma bond. They have no empathy for anybody. They've been trauma bonded to somebody. Or maybe they want to trauma bond. They're challenged because of a trauma bond. They're being held back. They didn't stay in their own lane. They're trauma bonded. They don't have any empathy for anybody. So they're in a 10 of Wands. They're overwhelmed and overworked. They're feeling empty. They have no love in them. And this is a new chapter. They have to surrender their need to control your new chapter. You're moving on. You're in your chariot and you're moving on. And they are being held back. Narcissist. Those who are not narcissists are not going to get effed. Those who are not narcissists are not going to get effed. But those who didn't stay in their own lane are, it seems. You're healing from this trauma. They're chasing after you. You've let them go. You've let the chaser go. Legend. Legend. There might be a history about this. Some sort of legend about this. That it was going to happen like this. Somebody wants to talk. They're feeling trapped. They want to escape. Wealthy businessman, King of Pentacles, has gained his freedom. They could be a legend. Influencer. They could be a legendary influencer. Three of Wands. It's an opportunity for success. Friendships. Empaths. Those who actually have empathy. So there's a separation between trauma bonded people who lack empathy and empaths who are about friendships, who feel for their friends. This is the separation. This is the separation, you know, and it shouldn't be expected that you would have to share space with these with others that want to hurt you all the time, or demean you, or try to disprove your value or your worth. You know, there's so many people like that. They want to compete. They want to come by and say, I'm more powerful than you. You're nothing, and I'm going to prove it. And they come forward and they try to prove that you're nothing, and they do that so that they can then feel better about themselves. Aha, I knew they were nothing. You know, because they get this idea that if you feel good about self, if you do something to help others and your kindness about it, then all of a sudden they're just mad. They're just angry. How dare you feel so good about yourself? How dare you think this or that about yourself? And they don't even ask you, how are you think? They automatically assume that you think you're better than others, or stronger than, or wiser than, or whatever, and then they take it upon themselves to come and disprove it, when that was never the case. It was just them assuming, being an ass, and then trying to prove it, you know. It's incredible. So they're overthinking stuff. Their pride is hurt. There's a change here. And you're not triggered. There's a change here. Change here. You've ignored your wounds and issues for too long. Time to seek help or support before you continue the cycle of pain and shame by projecting it onto another. And that's in the upright. So that means it's time for them. It's time. There's no more time. It's you have to do it now. You have to face your wounds and your issues. Whoever this person is that's got their pride has been hurt, they have to face their wounds and their issues because they continued a cycle of pain and shame and projecting it onto others, and that's over. They're not going to be able to do that anymore. They're very rude. They're very rude and pessimistic about this new beginning, your innocence. They've made mistakes. They're trying to manipulate your new beginning. You're very disciplined. It's over. There's no more time. They have to do it now. No third parties, no pride. You can't be you putting your trauma bonds, the pain from your trauma bond onto those who have empathy. You're being separated. You missed your opportunity to grow empathy, to heal yourself from these trauma bonds and to do that, and you didn't do that. Or a lot of people didn't do that. Some did, and it was extremely painful. Some of the pain that many earth angels, all earth angels that are here functioning now, they had to process that stuff. And not only did they have to process that stuff, they had to do it while feeling the pain of everybody. Not only their own pain, but everybody else's pain, because they're an empath. They had to heal from that. And these ones kept trying to put the weight of their trauma bond onto them. And now they can't do that. No more, no more. You have to deal with your own stuff. Simp. Because you're not a simp. You're not going to do the most for somebody who carries the least. You're not going to carry their load or heal their wounds or lick their wounds or do any of that. They have to do that for themselves. You did it while all these people, or however big of a legend you are, however big your life is, you had to heal your own wounds, deal with your own triggers. You're no simp. You're disciplined, and you're not going to do the most for somebody who does the least. They want to return to the way that it was. They're feeling your absence. They're feeling guilty. Are you being a bee or just making sure they can't take advantage of you? Stand up for yourself, but make sure you don't steamroll anyone in the process. So they're not able to stand up for themselves. There's nothing that they can do. They're prideful. They hurt people. They trauma bonded with people, and they didn't care about it. They put their suffering into the world. They didn't attempt to heal. They didn't do the work to heal. They didn't choose not to hurt others because they were hurting. They just continued to hurt people and then teach other people how to continue hurting them because of what they did, right? And then they don't even bother investigating. They just do it, right? They just believe because whatever the source is, they trust. You know, and it's like all they have to do is go eliminate whatever it is they think is causing this for them, and then everything will go back to normal. That's, it seems to be the way. There's Oracle here. The Oracle. So they might be pulling cards. They may be seeing an Oracle, trying to get advice on how to manage their shadow. They could be looking for advice on how to care for themselves now, because it's time. It's time for them to heal, and the only way they can do that is to actually do the work. And it looks like they're seeking guidance on how to care for their shadow. At least that's the plan. It looks like to me that's the plan. The Oracle says you have to self-care your shadow. You have to manage your demon, your inner demon. You have to, what does that shadow card say? Deal with your demons before they deal with you. So yeah, they're trying to seek the Oracle. They're trying to get advice from an Oracle, or they're trying to find some way to heal that. There are a lot of people out there offering right now excellent tools and methods for doing that. They've already healed, and they've already pretty much are done telling you the story, and they're moving straight into telling you how to heal from that, which is really excellent. They move really fast. Yum. A snack. The black square, who does the very least to get along, is hungry. They're feral. There's an announcement that they're privileged, that they're just a wild thing with false privilege that they didn't earn. A troll. This could be a warning for a cult leader and a fashion witch to give back the land that they got through love bombing and gaslighting people. Vampire. A vampire with a jealousy problem for star seeds. Unicorns. So they created a conspiracy theory about them so that they could gain and keep their billionaire status. Yeah. So there's a grand illusion trying to play out now. They're using politics and all this other crap, malarkey. Be on our side. But then there's other people out there who are like, okay, what do I need to do? I need to heal this shadow. I need to heal this shadow. Because if you don't heal the shadow, then you got to live with it. Because there's no more trauma bonding. There's no more with empaths. There's no more third party plugging in and dropping your crap onto other people. Not your crap, their crap. Okay, crap. Please take your and their and all that stuff and just do with it as you need to do it. I'm not pinpointing anybody or calling anybody out on any role in this read. I'm just saying, like when I say third party reversed, I say, okay, no, you're this. Okay, so, and that might be where I'm getting confused. There's no third parties. They have to figure out how to self-care their inner demons. They cannot lay that trauma onto anybody else anymore. I'm going to leave that one there because I think that's pretty clear. They're hungry. Their demons are hungry, and they gotta feed it. They gotta feed it. They have to learn how to care for it without feeding it you. Because you're not playing anymore. I'll see you on the next one, everybody.